coming back and then leaving. No, I never felt this strong. It feels so right, but it's so long. The high never stays long, so I keep on dreaming.
Well, it's the 23rd of November today. It's a Thursday, and I just rewatched my video notes to myself from the weekend. And I was like, oh, that's not good. I had documented some of the things that I intended to, because I only just started. I'd only been given this piece of dodgy paperwork on the Monday the 13th, I think it was. Order, apparently from His Honour Judge Dato, fantastic. Who the fuck signed it? Who knows? The whole thing's a fucking scam. But the issue at hand is part of the scam, and this is one of the challenges and one of the concerns as well. Is it's like, well, one of the clauses they put in these fake orders is I was going to say rightfully, but no, it's done wrongfully. It's scaring the shit out of. It's designed to not just scare the shit out of the person they're trying to steal the home from fraudulently. It's done in such a devious chicken shit way that it scares the neighbours and those around. Because what I'd noticed a while back, I realised I had seen Brendan once before. I reckon I'd seen him going into my neighbour's house ages back, when they were this look where it was like, oh, because I'd walked out the front, and they were looking at him like, what's he doing? And it looked like what it appears it now probably was. In that, I think they've been scaring the shit out of the neighbours, and confirmation of that. Because when I came, I was back there over the weekend, and I get on real well with my neighbours on that side, and across the road, we've known each other for a long time. We used to get on quite well. We still wave and say good day. The neighbours that have moved on the other side, I hadn't even seen them. They'd just disappeared. The one that had the thing in the one that had the possible, I don't know what it was, the little lock or whatever, that was shooting something that might have looked like his or her or its whatever. Anyhow, it may make sense, may make no sense. But I was like, please don't point that thing at me. Oh, they don't seem to exist in matter, walking around two legs, being or pretending to be a man or woman or whatever. But the cars will turn up at certain times. And as I had my garage over, I was putting a bicycle in there because a friend had loaned me a bicycle. I'd given them, paid partially for it. Because I didn't have my car, you see. They'd locked my bloody car in my own driveway with my own gates, took my own phone away, did all this stuff that's very, it's bad. They didn't have any lawful, legal, reasonable, as apparently men or women or human right, however you want to look at it. It was fucking pretty piss poor performance. But the performance is additionally convincing when they convince all of those around you that. And I just have to take a picture of it. Because it was only on, I think, I didn't get into actually Monday. It was one of the days. I can't quite remember the day, but it was around the time just before I recorded the thing in the backyard where I'm sitting looking at I've been going through the orders, and because I'd spent the afternoon sort of had been going through all that stuff, I don't know, the day before, maybe it was the Friday, Thursday, the Friday, I don't know. But then I went and saw a friend, because I had disappeared. And no one could actually get in contact with me. No one knew what had gone on. There's a padlock on my fucking thing. I couldn't ring anyone. It's only if I could walk to someone, and I did. I managed to walk to a friend. I got a bicycle, and so I'll just go full loop. So I was putting the bicycle in my garage, and the garage door was open, and I'm getting very well with my neighbours on the next door here. I've done for a long time. They're friends. They're friends of mine. But I could still. There was just a few things that had gone with something. It's not like them. I realised why they seemed overly cautious to be. We get on very well, as I said, but I could tell they were just they wanted to go inside quickly at one point, and I'm thinking, well, it's not like that. But it's because of the clause. I just took a photo of it, and I can't remember specifically what it says because I'm not reading it right now, but it's a fucking dodgy clause they put in the end, which is something like, if anyone helps, if anyone is seen as assisting this, whatever, the target that I was, it's about to cut out on me now, the phone, oh dear. Anyhow, I'll read the clause in the thing. Well, yeah, that was scaring the shit out of, that's pretty devious, isn't it? So people that or men or women that don't really know, otherwise they're trying to do the right thing. I don't know, who knows what else they've been told? Who knows what other lies have been told? That's the thing. But it scared them because somebody drove past with lights on, a shapey type situation, slowed down, looking in, and they were like pointing at, because I had the garage door open. I was standing next door talking to my neighbours, and they were like, oh, they've slowed down, they're looking, oh, and then they were a bit uncomfortable when they went inside. Not long after that, but before that we'd have been chatting, great, and talking about reminiscing and blah blah blah, and across the road like, oh, great to have it back in the street again, mate. I said, oh no, thanks, it's it's in the process still sorted. I showed them the paperwork. I'm like, look at this is what, because they were all concerned if I was okay, because they did, some had seen, some had heard what had happened, and that's what they were most concerned about, which was, I appreciated them having that, asking them. It was good to see them. Then there was an issue diagonally across to something that happened, and I was going to be there to help, because that's what I do. That's what we do. That's what community does. We should all know that. But I mean, in many ways, I'm responsible because I sort of distanced myself from across the road for a while because I thought they were a bit nosy, and I was, kind of, a gang stalking situation. A lot of it is suggestive, as I've kind of alluded to. But no. But the concern of my neighbours next door, look, at that time, I was like, oh, okay. But they thought that the thing driving past was like, they were concerned. And at first I thought, they were like, okay, someone that's going to buy the house. They think it's the age. They think whatever lies have been getting told. Well, they're very believable to those around when they come with official bits of paperwork, which look official, but they're actually just fucking, they're officially deceiving, deceptive, constructed fraud, more than a language, and I forgot the term, that what's the name with the hyphen, I don't mean Beamer, who was obviously copying him, that's what Beamer does. David Wynne Miller talks to, deceptive gosh, I've forgotten everything, doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that this paperwork, it represents some pretty serious fraud going on, but as I said, it seems to be going on bloody everywhere, and they'll just push it, it seems, until otherwise. So I suppose, look, it's otherwise, but it's had me go, okay, well, because everyone says it's not, everyone's like tries to pass the buck in this situation. It's constant plausible deniability, everything, because no one wants to take any fucking responsibility for anything. And that's part of the problem with these limited liability companies or corporation law. I identified this a long time ago, big fucking problem, because there's arseholes that they're quite happy to not take responsibility and just do fucking whatever they want to get, whatever they want. We'll call them parasites, we'll call them greedy, we'll call them whatever psychological label, which are all made up nonsense anyway you want to give them. That's been an excuse for them to do that. I learned that years ago. I ordered the corporation DVD back in the same time I got the DVD, CDs, whatever. I had to get mailed out to me for the 9/11 stuff at the time, because that's how it was done then. Before, easily accessing something online. Obviously, it was. I'm just saying, I can't remember the date, so I was kind of stolen there, but it was ages back, right? I can remember how I had the corporations DVD, which was, and that has educated me on how they changed the law to corporations. Then I understood limited liability companies, and then it's all in the language as well. As much as the language is deceptive and misleading, limited liability, that's limiting liability. Sounds like a great idea. Only a good idea here in timeline insurrection, where we're noticing, waking up to this bullshit and having to one by one stand up to it or reclaim what's ours and perhaps stamp out those that are pretending to be powers to be at large, because it's criminals at large running the fucking show. A lot of us know this, have worked this out some time ago. But they're also scaring the shit out of others and taking advantage of others. And there's another thing I've been looking into, which is another good reason I was spending more time at home with my mother, because apparently, I'll get into another time, but yeah, it keeps going. It didn't stop at COVID, wasn't the beginning, and it certainly wasn't the end. The graphene oxide in those that just felt they were coerced into, well, let's contend that the government knows best, and if they want to inject me with something, then alright, they're obviously here to help. They're the government. Alright, well, I've got a number of issues with that statement. I've gone into in the past, and mind control in Latin, or a number of other reasons professed in the past. I think I double passed then. It doesn't matter. There's more than double passed. I think we just keep going. We just keep going round and round. It's the same shit again and again. Yeah, maybe they wipe our memory in between, or we choose no. I want the full experience, please. I'll pay for the girlfriend package. It's a bit of a anyhow. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, anyhow, the show goes on, and it's a dreamathon. Not all dreams are dreamy. Some dreams are, wow, thank goodness that was a dream. Said me, he, she, dunno. Wait and see, ask at the end. That's the idea. Let's talk about it then. I'll see you then, and if I see you before, lovely, fantastic, be great. Looking forward to it, just like before. Nice love. Oh, idiot. Oh no. Yeah, nice one. I didn't